Not TV or illegal drugs, but the automobile has been the chief destroyer of American communities. You guys get that? Jane Jacobs.
Who is this man? A professor? A radical environmentalist? A hipster? No, he's Eagles star linebacker Connor Barwin. He's as green as it gets, and that's not even counting his jersey. Most days he rides his bike to work through some of the roughest parts of Philadelphia. Is that a good idea?
I've actually been surprised I haven't heard from the Eagles more about like chill out on the bike riding, because I'm the first to say riding your bike is pretty dangerous.
It's like soccer over there, right?
When he wants to play it safe, he takes the subway. Do you get a lot of NFL players on your trains?
No, only Connor.
An NFL player on the subway? On a bike? What's going on here? What are you getting out of life that they're not getting?
Oh, that's where like life happens, man. Not on the freeways, not in your car. You know, when you walk or you ride your bike, you smell, you hear, you feel things. You see things that you would never see when you're driving 60 miles an hour on a freeway.
Why'd you buy in this neighborhood?
Well, I wanted to live in the city, and then I found an old row house, and there's an original bar in the basement that's about 150 years old.
He was born to the city life. His father is a career city manager, starting in Detroit and now running Sarasota, Florida.
I can remember distinctly when I was a child, him coming home from jogs and just having his hands full of trash. And I remember thinking, like, my old man is crazy. But then he had this passion of like taking care of where you live.
One day this year, Barwin found a little chunk of the city where he lives that needed some care. It was the dilapidated park in one of the most blighted sections of South Philly, Breeze Point.
When I ride home, I ride my bike from South Philly to where I live, and I pass by this park every day. This park caught my attention. You notice kids out here playing basketball.
Right.
And they only could, first of all, you can only play on one side because only one backboard has a rim. And it just seemed unfair, unfortunate. It just seemed like the right place to start.
The wall of those murdered in this area might scare anybody off, but not Barwin. He hooked up with a local foundation, Urban Roots, that had been working for 2 years to fix it.
The park has been in disarray for maybe 2 decades. So as a kid, being able to play there and not seeing things or any progression with the park, it took to my heart to want to do something.
When we first met Connor, he drilled me for about 2 hours on all parts of it. How are we engaging the community? How are you going to fundraise? I knew at that point that he meant business.
Well, I decided to hold a benefit concert. Welcome to the inaugural MTWB benefit concert.
How much did you raise?
We raised $170,000.
In one night?
Well, we raised $85,000, then I matched it. So $170,000 are going to this park.
Connor is a godsend. For a time when we thought things were just at a stalemate, he came and raised that bar for people to really get things moving and get the ball rolling.
Thank you a lot.
Thank you, appreciate that.
Thank you.
A lot of people involved, though. Thank you.
Fernard, Fernard.
All right.
Been around here most of my life, and thank you.
It's almost a $500,000 project that will not only be a new basketball court, a new tot lot, an urban farm across the street. So it'll be a whole revitalization project for the area. There'll be a little playground here, but I'm telling you, the basketball court's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be glass backboard, whole new surface, big old fence.
It needs it a lot. You know, there's obesity issues, there's crime issues, poverty issues. So all of the different elements involved are going to hit some of those issues.
You're going to put a farm in there in absolutely one of the toughest parts of Philly. How's that going to work?
Other than fresh vegetables for the kids and the people that live there to eat, which is important, more so, it gets the community to come out and interact with each other.
So I need to know, if we're going to fix this, what do you guys want to happen?
I'm in a league.
You want a league?
Yeah.
All right.
Like me. We want
That'll
real
happen.
jerseys and shirts.
This will mean everything to my neighborhood. This project can possibly be a blueprint for any urban neighborhood with at-risk youth.
So here's to linebackers who bike, build, and even bartend in their basements. Here's to Connor Barwin. Bartender, how do you get a beer around this place? Long may he serve.
There you go.
Thank you.